Living in a small apartment shouldn't force you to choose between functionality and room to breathe. When square footage is limited, bulky tables and massive dining sets swallow up your floor space, leaving your home feeling cramped. Fortunately, smart design transforms even the tightest studio into a functional, stylish sanctuary. Today, we're going through 25 genius Amazon space-saving furniture finds. You can find all links with prices in the description, and remember to subscribe to Quad Finds for more clever home layout finds. Number 1 is the Desiferni Bamboo Folding Desk. Bamboo furniture has a way of making any space feel calmer, warmer, and more intentional than whatever it replaced, and at $120, this bamboo folding desk does that, while also folding completely flat against a wall when your workday ends, so the room it's in gets its full function back immediately. The mid-century modern design brings genuine visual character to a bedroom, living room, or home office corner rather than the cold, sterile look of standard metal and laminate desks. The natural bamboo surface is moisture resistant and durable enough for years of daily use without the scratches and watermarks that cheaper surfaces always eventually show. And the built-in bookshelf tier keeps your most used items accessible at desk level without requiring a separate shelf to take up additional wall space. Number 2 is the Giiken TV tray table. At $30, this is the cheapest item on this entire list, and in terms of immediate practical impact on daily small apartment life, it might also be the one that gets used most. A TV tray table that sets up in seconds and folds flat when you're done is the furniture equivalent of solving 10 small problems at once. It's the surface for your morning coffee when the table is too far, the laptop stand for working from the sofa, the extra surface when you have a guest and nowhere to put their drink, the snack station during a movie, and the bedside table in a room too small for actual bedside furniture. Number 3 is the Foldwise upgraded folding TV tray table. The upgrade from a standard TV tray to this one at $70 is immediately apparent the moment you set it up. Sturdier frame, better surface finish, more stable locking mechanism, and the kind of build quality that makes it feel like a real piece of furniture rather than something you're tolerating because it was cheap. The wider tray surface gives you enough room for a proper meal, a laptop plus a drink, or a full work setup that doesn't require you to constantly readjust items that are competing for a surface too small to hold them comfortably. And the height adjustment accommodates different seating heights, so it works equally well at the sofa, in a dining chair, at a bed, or at any other seated position in your apartment without requiring you to awkwardly hunch or overreach. The folding legs collapse quickly and completely, so the whole thing stores flat in minimal space between uses, and the durable surface material handles spills, heat from mugs, and the general wear of daily use without the warping or discoloration that budget tray surfaces always develop. Number 4 is the Rekachik dining set. 3 pieces of furniture, a table, and 2 chairs that store as a complete set in the space of 1 chair. At $100, that is the value proposition of this pub dining set in one sentence, and it barely needs further explanation. The bar height design means the table footprint is smaller than a standard dining table, while still providing a proper seating surface for 2 adults sharing a meal. The chairs tuck neatly under the table when not in use, so the entire set occupies a single compact footprint in a kitchen, studio, or small dining area that a standard table and chairs setup would overwhelm completely. The sturdy construction handles real daily dining use without wobbling at the joints, the way cheap sets always do after the first month. The seat height is calibrated for a natural, comfortable posture during meals, rather than the awkward perching that incorrectly proportioned bar stools always produce, and the clean, modern design works naturally in contemporary and minimalist apartment interiors without looking like furniture you chose because of its function rather than its appearance. Number 5 is the Homery coffee table with stools. Hosting friends in a compact apartment usually forces an uncomfortable compromise between leaving your floor crowded with bulky extra chairs or awkwardly forcing guests to sit on the floor when company comes over. This ingenious centerpiece completely solves your seating shortage by seamlessly housing cushioned ottomans directly beneath its main structure, allowing you to pull out extra seats the second guests arrive and tuck them entirely out of sight when they leave. Beyond serving as an invisible seating hub, its multifunctional design features smooth lift action storage that swallows up remotes, laptops, and everyday living room clutter, keeping your main living zone looking immaculate and spacious. At $370, it is an absolute game changer for small space entertaining, transforming a standard living room table into a high-end, space-saving command center that gives you maximum. So, number 6 is the Boosden Folding Table and Chair. A table and chair set that folds completely flat in seconds and stores in a fraction of the space either piece would occupy individually is exactly the kind of furniture that small apartment living was built around, and at $119 for the complete set. This is one of the most practical furniture purchases you can make for a studio or one-bedroom apartment where every inch of permanent floor space is already accounted for. The table unfolds to a proper dining or working surface in seconds without tools or complicated setup. The chair folds independently so you can use one without the other depending on what the moment requires, and the combined fold-flat profile leans against a wall, slides behind a door, or tucks into any narrow storage gap without requiring a dedicated furniture storage area that a small apartment simply doesn't have. Number 7 is the Rattan home office chair. Your home office chair is one of the pieces of furniture you spend the most time in, and at $151, this Rattan home office chair brings the kind of natural material warmth and considered aesthetic to your workspace that standard mesh and synthetic office chairs simply cannot offer without sacrificing the ergonomic support that a chair you sit in for hours every day genuinely requires. The rattan woven design allows natural air circulation that keeps the seating surface cooler during long work sessions than foam-padded alternatives. The sturdy frame construction handles consistent daily weight-bearing use without the gradual loosening and creaking that cheaper office chairs develop within months, and the clean, organic silhouette works in a bedroom home office, a living room desk setup, or any corner of a small apartment where a standard corporate-looking office chair would immediately feel out of place and aesthetically wrong for the space. Number 8 is the Uede Small Round Side Table at $36. This is one of the most underestimated items on this list because a small round side table that fits in the spaces other furniture cannot is one of the most quietly useful things you can add to a small apartment without spending real money or occupying meaningful floor space. Every sofa needs a surface beside it. Every reading chair needs somewhere for a lamp and a book. Every bedroom corner needs a place for a glass of water and a phone charger, and a compact round side table handles all of those situations without the bulk, the cost, or the footprint that a proper end table demands. Number 9 is the folding drop leaf dining table and chairs. The most space-efficient dining solution for a serious small apartment isn't a small dining table, it's a drop leaf table with chairs that uses almost no floor space when not in use and expands to seat a full group when you need it. And at $768, this complete drop leaf dining table with chairs set is the premium version of that concept, executed properly from materials and construction quality all the way to the visual design. The drop leaves fold down on both sides so the table collapses to a console table profile that takes up a fraction of the floor space an extended dining table would occupy. The chairs store neatly alongside or beneath the table depending on the configuration. And when guests arrive, everything deploys quickly into a proper full-size dining setup without any sense of compromise in quality or comfort. Number 10 is the Zen Harmot folding dining table. Everything about this folding dining table at $300 was designed for people who refuse to let their apartment's square footage limit what their home can do, and the result is one of the most genuinely clever pieces of small space furniture on Amazon right now. When fully extended, it measures 60 inches long and seats 6 to 8 people for a proper dinner party. When half open, it serves as a console table for daily working and dining use. And when fully closed, it folds down to a narrow profile with 2 built-in storage drawers for kitchenware and a bottom shelf that holds up to 4 folding chairs. so the dining table stores its own chairs underneath itself when it's not being a dining table, which is exactly the kind of spatial thinking that makes the difference between a small apartment that feels cramped and one that feels like it was designed by someone who understood the challenge. Number 11 is the Kai Hao Win Folding Bistro Set. A bistro set belongs on a small apartment balcony, but the right bistro set belongs inside just as much as outside, which is what makes this foldable two-person table and chair set at $169 one of the most flexible small space furniture finds on this list. The compact round table and two chairs fold individually in seconds for storage against a wall, in a closet, or on a balcony when weather demands it. And the combined footprint, when fully set up, is small enough to sit in a kitchen corner, a breakfast nook, a studio apartment dining area, or any other space where a full dining set would never fit, but something is clearly needed.
Number 12 is the Gizun kitchen table and two chairs for $4. Trying to squeeze a full dining setup into a cramped kitchen or small apartment often means constantly bumping into chair legs or dealing with chaotic visual clutter that swallows up your limited walking path. This cleverly engineered dining set solves that layout headache completely by featuring ergonomically curved chair backs that match the exact contour of the table's frame, allowing the seats to slide completely flush underneath when you are done eating. By tucking the chairs entirely inside the footprint of the table, your kitchen floor stays open, clean, and completely unobstructed, making even the smallest dining nook feel instantly larger and more organized. Built with a sturdy, low-profile frame that holds up effortlessly to daily meal prep, morning coffee, or late-night study sessions, it delivers the full functionality of a high-end eating area without hogging your precious floor space. Number 13 is the Itar Lift-Top Coffee Table Set. Two pieces of furniture taking up two footprints in a small living room when one piece with one footprint could be doing both jobs is exactly the inefficiency that this lift-top coffee table set at $160 eliminates. The main table raises its surface to comfortable working and dining height with a smooth operating mechanism that one hand can manage without any struggle, converting the coffee table into a work desk or dining surface in seconds without moving it or clearing the room to accommodate a separate piece of furniture. The nesting side table tucks under the main table when not in use and pulls out instantly when you need a second surface for a guest, a lamp, or additional working space. So you're getting three functional furniture configurations from two pieces that together take up the floor space of one standard coffee table. Number 14 is the Joyseeker Lift-Top Coffee Table. The difference between a $160 lift-top coffee table and a $220 one comes down to the quality of the mechanism, the finish of the materials, and the overall sense that the piece was designed to live in your home for years rather than months. This lift-top coffee table set delivers all three upgrades in a way that the eye and the hand both notice immediately. The lift mechanism operates with a smoother, more controlled motion that doesn't require repositioning yourself to manage. The surfaces are finished to a higher standard with better resistance to the daily contact that a coffee table endures, and the proportions of the table feel more considered for a living room centerpiece rather than a functional addition you're tolerating for its practicality. Number 15 is the Hojin Linero Round Lift Coffee Table. Sharp corners on rectangular coffee tables can create awkward, frustrating bottlenecks in tight living rooms where walking paths are already narrow. This circular lift-top table features soft edges that improve foot traffic flow while offering a smooth, popping tabletop for working from your sofa. Hidden storage inside the drum base, easily swallowing up clutter, helping you maintain a clean, organized main living zone. At $108, it offers modern, rounded style combined with practical hidden utility. Number 16 is the Chic House Coffee Table. Hosting friends in a compact living room usually triggers an awkward panic for extra seating, forcing your guests to crowd onto the floor or squeeze into mismatched chairs dragged in from other rooms. This genius, multifunctional centerpiece solves that spatial nightmare completely by tucking upholstered plush ottomans directly inside its main structure, letting you pull out comfortable extra seats whenever company arrives and slide them totally out of sight the moment they leave. Beyond doubling your social seating capacity, the main tabletop lifts up smoothly to bring your laptop or dinner plate straight to a relaxed posture height, opening up deep hidden storage bays below to swallow up remotes, board games, and loose living room clutter. It delivers high-end contemporary elegance while eliminating the need for bulky standalone chairs or ugly storage bins, instantly turning your living space into a clean, adaptable, and completely stress-free hosting hub for $230. Number 17 is the Husing Dining Table Set. When your apartment lacks a formal dining room, finding a dining setup that fits neatly against a living room wall is essential. This industrial-style table set includes compact seating that slides completely inside the table frame, keeping your walkways wide and open when you aren't eating. The durable metal and wood construction holds up effortlessly to daily use as a prep counter, work desk, or dining surface. Priced at $160, it is a versatile dining addition that protects your floor space. Number 18 is the Clatina Ergonomic Rolling Mesh Desk Chair. A quality ergonomic desk chair is the furniture investment that pays back the most in daily comfort and long-term physical well-being. And at $468, this mesh ergonomic rolling chair represents the serious end of that investment for a small apartment home office that demands both performance and a chair that can visually coexist with a residential space without looking like it was borrowed from a corporate building. The mesh back provides breathable support that keeps your posture aligned during long work sessions without the heat buildup that foam back chairs produce. The executive lumbar support system adjusts to the exact curve of your lower back rather than providing a generic support position that works adequately for nobody, and the full adjustability across seat height, armrest height, and back angle means the chair adapts to your body and your working style rather than requiring your posture to accommodate what the chair was designed for. Number 19 is the KCC Faux Leather Rattan Dining Chairs. When you are trying to elevate your dining area without making the space feel crowded, dark, or overly heavy, choosing the right seating makes all the difference. These chairs masterfully balance modern luxury and airy natural texture by pairing sleek, easy-to-clean cushioned leather with breathable woven rattan backrests that let light flow right through your room. The open frame design creates the visual illusion of a much larger, more expansive dining layout, while the plush ergonomic pads ensure that long conversations over dinner never leave your guests feeling uncomfortable or stiff. Spills and food messes wipe away in seconds without staining, making them just as practical for daily family meals as they are visually striking for weekend hosting. By combining sophisticated boho chic style with a slim, space-conscious footprint that slides effortlessly under your table, this seating upgrade instantly transforms any basic kitchen table into a high-end, magazine-worthy dining sanctuary. Number 20 is the Du Home Pu Leather Dining Chairs. Standard dining seats often end up clogging your tight dining area with wide, bulky frames that refuse to slide fully under the table, leaving your walkways feeling crammed and constantly obstructed. Switching to these sleek, low-profile seats instantly solves that spatial headache by combining an ultra-streamlined silhouette with effortless daily maintenance. The tapered metal legs create an open, airy footprint that allows natural light to flow through your room, giving the illusion of a much larger dining area while sliding completely flush against your table when mealtime is over. Beyond saving precious floor space, the smooth synthetic upholstery wipes clean in a single second, meaning you can host dinners, work from home, or enjoy messy meals without ever worrying about permanent fabric stains or tedious maintenance. It is a brilliant, space-conscious upgrade that brings refined modern style to your dining nook while keeping your paths wide, open, and completely stress-free. Number 21 is the Verilyn Extendable Dining Table, a console table in your living room that becomes a dining table for 12 when you need it and returns to being a console table when you're done, is the closest thing to a spatial magic trick that furniture design has ever achieved, and at $390, this extendable drop-leaf dining table with an extra-long folding top is the Amazon version of that trick executed with real quality and real functionality. The concealed slides and hidden wheels allow the extension to operate smoothly without visible mechanical components cluttering the design. The built-in power outlet means the console table functions as a charging station and surface during its daily non-dining life. The storage cabinet and drawers provide genuine organized storage for the items that would otherwise be sitting on the table surface, and the glass door on the lower cabinet adds a visual lightness that keeps the piece from feeling heavy in a small living room, where it functions as a primary piece of furniture for most of the day. Number 22 is the winsome Burnett Table Set. Small apartment kitchens rarely have enough counter space for chopping vegetables, let alone sitting down to eat a quick breakfast. This mobile wooden island cart features a fold-down drop-leaf tabletop, 2 pull-out utility drawers, and a built-in rack that stores 2 included wooden stools directly beneath the frame. You can roll it into the center of the kitchen while cooking and wheel it out of the way when finished. For $150, it acts as an instant kitchen island and dining nook on wheels. Number 23 is the Out Guava all-in-one folding table and chair set. Whether you need an extra work table for projects, a temporary dining setup, or portable seating for outdoor gatherings, storing full-sized event furniture in an apartment is usually a nightmare. This complete table and bench set folds down entirely into a compact, self-contained suitcase-style box with built-in carrying handles. You can easily slide the entire 6-foot setup into a coat closet or under a bed when it isn't in use. Priced at $170, it gives you maximum surface area that packs away completely. Number 24 is the Wood Drop Leaf Folding Dining Table. Real wood has a quality and warmth that no engineered wood alternative fully replicates. And at $560, this solid wood drop leaf folding dining table is the premium version of the small apartment dining solution for the person who wants the flexibility of a table that disappears when not in use without compromising on the material quality, the craftsmanship, or the visual presence of furniture that feels genuinely substantial and genuinely chosen. The drop leaves fold down on both sides to reduce the table to a narrow console profile, and when both leaves are raised, the table provides a proper full-width dining surface that seats a real group, rather than the undersized, slightly apologetic configuration that most folding tables compromise to in the name of compactness. The solid wood construction shows in the weight of the piece, the grain pattern visible in every surface, the quality of the joint work, and the overall feeling of stability during use that you simply cannot achieve with plywood or MDF, regardless of how well it's finished. Number 25 is the Extendable Drop Leaf Folding Dining Table. The last find on this list is for the small apartment with the most specific dining challenge, a household that needs a table small enough to live in a limited space on a daily basis and large enough to properly seat guests when the occasion demands, at a price that acknowledges the quality required without asking for the premium of a designer furniture piece. At $329, this extendable drop leaf folding dining table delivers on all three requirements with a compact folded form that works as a side table, console, or small dining surface for one or two people in its closed configuration, and a fully extended mode that provides a proper dining surface for 6 or more people when both leaves are raised. The extension mechanism operates smoothly without requiring 2 people to manage or significant clearance around the table to complete the transformation. The construction handles the weight demands of a full dinner setting without flex or instability at the joints, and the clean, neutral design integrates naturally into a small apartment dining area without the table announcing its folding nature in a way that makes guests feel like they're eating at a camping table rather than a real dinner table.